Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be ranking NFL team rankings. So now the NFL season's basically over and we're going to be ranking these teams by how they performed. So let's start with the Arizona Cardinals. They have really been mid this year. They haven't really been up to the hype. The Kyler Murray's just mid as fuck, and yeah, just nothing really crazy about the Cardinals. The Falcons, they're bad. I know the record doesn't show that, but just saying, that's a disappointing record. 8-8 with Kirk Cousins and Donnell Mooney and Drake London and all those guys. Like Bijan Robinson, come on, that's just disappointing. The Ravens, they're the best. They're a Super Bowl contending team. They are just really good. I think they are a really good contender. They might win the Super Bowl this year. Probably not. The Chiefs will probably win, though, but whatever. Buffalo, they're great. I ain't not being biased, they're great. They're not the best team in the league. They're flawed. I said this a trillion times. They can't beat on good teams. They can beat good teams, but they cannot. Yeah, they can't beat good teams, but they can beat the bad teams. Just like the 2023 Miami Dolphins. I know we couldn't beat any good teams, but this year Buffalo can't beat any good teams. The only good teams they beat was the Chiefs. And they got very lucky, and an injured Detroit Lions team. If the Lions had a healthy defense, the Lions will have blown the Bills out. Carolina, they've been shit. I know they look better now, but they've been really just shit this year. They just the start of the year till Bryce Young starts again. They've been shit, and when Bryce Young came back, Panthers look pretty good. Looks pretty good. The Bills, oh yeah, they've been shit. They've been terrible, and just like that 10-game losing streak, probably going to go 11. That's embarrassing. That's sad. Starting off 4-2 after that Hail Mary from the Commandos, they haven't won a single game. The Cincinnati Bengals, probably put them in grade. They're better than the Bills, and hopefully, they're probably not going to make the playoffs because I know the Dolphins are going to beat the Jets and they're going to get in the playoffs. So they're not going to get in the playoffs, but I feel like the Bengals, next year, they'll probably do better, and I feel like the Bengals can really beat Buffalo because, again, the Bills can't beat anyone good. I bet you right now, the Bills, they're going to be first round exits this year. The Cleveland Browns are shit. Terrible. They deserve to be in the XFL. What the fuck was this? So, obviously, they started Deshaun Watson, right? Started 1-6, and then got Jameis Winston, and Jameis Winston was pretty good, and then Jameis got injured, and then they have to start DTR or something like DTR, yeah. And Bull's just been, and that guy's an XFL quarterback. What the fuck is that? And then now they're apparently going to start Sappy or something. I don't think Sappy's not much better than DTR. I think he is better than DTR, but not really, not much better. The Cowboys, they've been bad this year. Honestly, I know the Cowboys did look better, still look pretty good without Dak Prescott, but yeah, the whole team is injured and it just doesn't look good for the Cowboys. The Broncos, they've been great this year. They've been great. Better than Buffalo. I think they might get a playoff spot, but again, the Chiefs will probably use the black magic, and the Broncos will be probably eliminated from playoffs because the Dolphins go to win and could beat the Jets. The Lions, the best team in the league. They're a juggernaut. They're one of the best teams in the league. Well, they're all the best team. If they got injured, I think they would have been 16-1 this year. Not gonna lie, but because obviously the whole defense is injured, the fraudulent Bills managed to beat them. I still think the Bills are frauds. The Green Bay Packers has been great this year. Just we all know they're gonna be great. They're not a Super Bowl contender, no the best, but they're still all great. And I can't believe they're going to be a 7th seed and they're going to be 11-6. That's crazy. The Houston Texans, I want to put them in bad, but they're a playoff team, so I'm going to put them in mid. But they've been a very bad team this year, and they started out 5-1, and then after Diggs got injured and everyone else got injured, it's just been a downfall trend for the Texans. It's just been terrible. And obviously, we all know that the Texans, they won the division, even though the division's just shit. The Indianapolis Colts, I'll probably put them in the bad. Obviously, they will mid, and since Andrew Luck, they've just been the mid team in the league, but, like, disappointing. We had hopes for them, but they just did terrible. The Jags are just terrible. Just terrible. We had hope. We had hope for the Jags. We thought they were going to be good, but no, now Doug Peterson's going to have potentially going to get fired on Monday. Like, terrible team. The Kansas City Chiefs, they're the best. I'm not going to explain. They're a juggernaut, and they get lucky basically every time, which I really don't care. I'd rather see the Chiefs repeat win 10 Super Bowls in a row than seeing Buffalo win a Super Bowl, because fuck the Bills. Anyways, we got the Raiders. They're shit. They're terrible. Like, it's like the same thing with like the Jags. Like, well, we didn't have high hopes for them, but I thought the Raiders would have been better, but no, they're like terrible. And the worst thing is, they won like games, and now they're not even gonna get those Sandals and Campbell. They're just gonna have to settle with a guy in free agency, and there's not a lot of free agents. But I feel like they're probably gonna get JJ McCarthy. I don't know. The Chargers, they have been great this year. They've been really good. John Harbaugh, this guy literally fixed the Chargers. Like, the Chargers looked so broken when Brandon Staley won the franchise. But now he is way better. Like, now the Chargers are way better. The Rams, they've been great this year. Just been great. They kind of been mid since the Super Bowl, but I feel like they won the division. They'll probably go 11-6 or 10-7. That's not bad. The Dolphins, just kidding. To me, not being biased, I guess mid. Like, I don't know. Well, if we make it to the playoffs, I have hope for the Dolphins. We could beat Buffalo. We could probably beat the Chiefs, and we could probably beat whoever's in the conference championship. Probably Baltimore or Pittsburgh or Houston. I don't know. But just to me, like, I think we have hope. But for now, though, I think we're mid. It kind of sucks. If 2-1 were injured, I think we'll have been up here. But again, we're kind of mid, which sucks. The Vikings, they've been the best team in the league. Like, holy fuck, those are a juggernaut. They're going to be getting the first seed if they beat the Lions somehow. But yeah, the Patriots, they've been shit. We are, like, I don't have to explain it. They did a bit better than I had them going 0-17. Probably gonna go 3-13 or 3-14. Depends. It's fine. The Saints, I think they're bad. Honestly, actually, no, I can't put them in the same field as the Falcons. I have to put them in shit. The Saints, beginning of the year, they've been a juggernaut. They started off, 45 points a game, and now fell completely apart. And then Derek Carr got injured. Spencer Rattler just doesn't look great. And Derek Carr came back, and then he got injured again. And the Saints need to do a full-on rebuild. They need to get rid of everyone, and so we tie them at home. It's just like the Jets. And speaking of the Jets, we got the New York teams. Yeah, both equally shit, but what the fuck is the Giants? Like, the Giants, I can see why they're shit. I had no hope for them, so I wasn't surprised how bad they were. But the Jets, I knew the Jets wasn't going to be that good, but I didn't know they were going to be this bad. I had them 8 wins. I didn't know how bad these Jets going to be, but no, the Jets, I love seeing the Jets downfall. I like seeing the Jets suck, but damn. Eagles, Super Bowl contenders, obviously. We all know why. They started 2-2, came back and just go on a 10-game win streak. Just, yeah, Eagles amazing. The Steelers, put them at the bottom of great. They kind of been mid. Again, Mike Tomlin, this guy only goes, so much and then he just stops. So, yeah, the 49ers have been bad this year. They've been disappointing. They're going to go probably 7-10 or 6-11. This has just been disappointing this year. They're supposed to be good. I know they didn't have McCaffrey. I know they got killed by injuries, but, look at the Texans. They got killed by injuries. They still managed to go 9-8. So, yeah, disappointing. The Seahawks, they've been mid. The Seahawks are mid. And they've always been mid since Geno Smith. Geno Smith is literally the definition of mid to me. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they've been great this year. And, come on. I know, Baker Mayfield, I know no one talked about him. I know the MVP race is all about Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, but don't forget about Baker Mayfield. This guy's elite. Baker Mayfield's one of the best quarterbacks. I feel like Baker Mayfield's a bajillion times better than Josh Allen. I'm putting the Bucks over the Bills. Like the Bucks are good, and if fucking Chris Godwin and Mike Evans never got injured, then the Buccaneers, they probably be in a Super Bowl contender. And Baker will be an MVP candidate. The Tennessee Titans are shit. XFL team. Will Levis terrible. The whole team's terrible. Yeah. And the Washington Commanders have been great this year. They were supposed to be bad, but instead they came and they become great this year. And anyways, this is how these teams will. This is how I'll probably rank these teams from this year. And I hope you enjoy, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in another video.